Hello everyone, hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody for tuning in to our sunny evening live stream. We're going live on YouTube right now, so hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody for being here. Yeah, we're live right now. At least it's telling me that we're going live. Anyway, so here we go then. Good evening to all of you, thank you so much for being here on our Sunday night live stream. Going to be here for around an hour. We're going to show you some 12Z later on in the live stream. We'll have a look, see whether there's any signs of cold weather coming back. So that will be coming up. Probably start screen capturing around 25 past 6, something like that, I would have thought. So we'll show you some 12, so see if there's any signs of cold weather coming back. And we're also going to show you some summer data for this one. So, you know, like the Sunday evening live streams are particularly towards the longer range, or generally have been, right? Not so much over the last month or two, because we've been concentrating on like the immediate weather in terms of snow and that sort of thing. But now we're coming towards the end of winter. I think it's time to start shifting the Sunday live streams a little bit back towards the longer range. So I thought, why not, you know, have a look at some summer data. So we're going to look at the CFS V2, and we'll have a look at Beijing Climate Center as well, and see what those two models are predicting for the summer. I think that's going to be pretty interesting watch. So yeah, we'll start doing a screen capturing you know, around 25 past 6, but before then I'll take some questions, and you know, we'll see how we're all doing, and it's going to be absolutely great. And I shall go through the live chat. I'll zoom through the live chat a little bit like Sam Sups. I'll go zoom through the live chat. No, it's not Giddy Gab time, not Giddy Gab time. That's Friday night, isn't it? But yeah, I will go through the live chat, and you know, I'll take as many questions as I can. And it's going to be great. It's going to be very, very interesting. 15 concurrent viewers. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Sunday night live stream. Please smash your like button if you have not yet done so. So thank you so much to our moderator. I think at the moment it's just Savvy here. So I'm not sure we've got Paul Recipe here yet. So if I can say thank you so much for moderating to Savvy, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Sav. For moderating on the live stream. Sounds very, very busy as well. He's going to be working all night on his next video upload, I think. So he's just taking a little bit of time out to moderate for Gav. Thank you so much, Sav, for moderating on our live stream tonight. Right, okay then. Let's start having a look at the live chat then, shall we? So I'll go through the live chat as quickly as I can, and shout out as many of you, and I will be taking some questions as well. So let's do this then. Let's see how far back up to live chat I can go. I can go right way back to the very, very first message. So I can go back to Dylan Holbrook, saying, well, hello there. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you're all having a great rest of the weekend. Thank you so much, Dylan. Yeah, I'm having a fantastic weekend, my friend. Thank you so much, Dylan, for being on the live stream tonight. Luke R is here. Good evening to Luke R. Chris Ailing is here as well. Steffi Adcock has checked in. Good evening, Gavin. I've been enjoying a relaxing day catching up with your other channel. Okay, Steffi. Yeah, the Gavin Partridge channel. There's some interesting videos on there. If you go far enough back, you'll be able to see like where I began doing weather videos. I'm not very good on those videos, but if you go far enough back on the channel, you will get to like weather videos for 2013 and 2012 as well. The cold winter 2012, 2013. There's some pretty interesting videos there, albeit Gav isn't very good, but I was learning my craft then. But you enjoy going back to the old channel, Steffi. Right, so Chris Ailing is here. Good evening to Chris Ailing. Soft Shallow is here. Good evening to Soft. Thank you so much to Soft Shallow being on a live stream tonight. We're at 75 in current viewers now. Please smash the like button, everybody. Daniel Bradley is here. Even Gavin. I just like winter. Do we have spring and summer? Could you look at a sneak peek for next winter, lol? It's a little bit early, Daniel. We're probably last year on the lockdown live streams. We began looking at data for this winter like in April, I think. I think we started with Patal Peng's analogues around April last year. So you may start to see winter 21-22 data like from around April-ish, I think. But at the moment, it's a little bit too early. I mean, we are still in mid-winter, so it's a whole year away. So people get quite cross with me if I look too far ahead. But I would say around April is when we may start just showing one or two little bits and pieces for summer 21-22. Thank you so much, Daniel, for being on our live stream tonight. Right, we've got Alan Petru here. Good evening to Alan Petru. JexD10 is on our live stream. Good evening to JexD. Thank you so much for being here. Right then, okay, let's have a look and see who else is with us. Matthew Orchard is on the live stream tonight. Alan's saying the most uninteresting breakdown of the cold spell I've ever known here in Warwickshire. Yeah, they can sometimes just fade away, Alan. Sometimes you'll get like a big snow event to bring a cold spell to an end. Other times they just kind of fade out, and definitely this is one of those that's fading away, isn't it? Steffi, thankfully it didn't start raining last year until I'd like to complete my martial arts training outside. That's good, Steffi. I'm pleased that you didn't get too much rain while you're doing your martial arts. Right, who else is here then? Shiram is here. Good evening to Shiram. Matthew Orchard is here too. Good evening to Shiram. I reckon March most, but not all of us want a spring warmth rather than let's do this again, shall we? Shiram is here with us saying, I reckon by March, most, but not all of us want spring warmth rather than cold eases. Yeah, it's one of those situations, isn't it, Shiram? Most people are ready for a bit of spring by March, but very often winter does linger on, doesn't it, into March. It certainly isn't, if winter was to linger on into March, you won't be overly shocked. Let's put it like that, because it does happen more often than we think. As I keep saying, I've said it for years, you're more like to have a white Easter than you are a white Christmas. Daniel Bradley, I want cold Easters all spring. I don't know about that, Daniel. It would be nice to get a little bit of warmth, I think, by the time you get into April and May. Anyway, we're at 92 concurrent. Smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you are enjoying the live stream. Right, let's come on down the live chat then. So let's have a look at this one. Alan Petru, bring on the warm and hopefully hot summer like 2018. Maybe, Alan, maybe. We're going to show you some summer dates. What am I talking about? I'm in winter mode still. We're going to show you some summer data later on in the live stream from the CFS V2 and Beijing Climate Center. We've hit 100 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting us to 100 concurrent viewers on another live stream, another massive stream. Once again, the live streams will start getting quieter now, of course, as we're moving out of winter and into spring. But it's another big stream. It's 100 concurrent is a massive live stream. So thank you so much to all of you for being here on this Sunday evening. Shiram, evening Gavin, why do you split the analogues pre and post 1950? Basically, like the after 1950, it's like a more relevant climate, I think. So it's interesting to be able to see, what happened like in the 1800s. But I think 1950s have a slightly higher relevance to like the current climate, if you like. So that's the reason, Shiram. That's the reason that we do that. And in the forecast, of course, when we bring it all together, we do weight the more recent years, higher than years, say, 150 years ago. Mickey Jones is here. Excuse me, Mickey Jones here. Good evening to Mickey Jones. Or Mikey Jones, thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Right, okay, so let's have a look then. I'm going to come down through the live chat. Let's see what else you are saying then. Matthew Watcher, we always seem to get some nice weather here, even if they say it's been a poor summer in the past. Last summer was very good for outside work. Yeah, it's pretty hot last summer, wasn't it, Matthew? Definitely was. In the south, of course, course, you will get, you know, pleasant summer days. Even in a poor summer, southern areas will still get their fair share of decent days. Even in like the washout summer of 2007, there were some days that were okay down in the south, particularly early June, and then again later on in August had some quite pleasant days, even if they weren't particularly hot. So for the south, you will tend to get decent days at times, even in a bad summer. Not the case though up in the north, of course. Right, Donald Penman is here. According to Donald Penman, I hear the wind howling outside, and I have been out today. It is cold. Yeah, it's been cold in the east. It still hasn't really warmed up yet, but the cold spell is on the way out. You know, the cold spell is on the way out. By tomorrow, we will all be milder. But at the moment, it's just clinging on by its fingertips in the East, Donald. Elliot the Gamer is here. According to Elliot the Gamer, thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Right, let's move on down the live chat. Now, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. We will start screen capturing for you in around 10-15 minutes. I'm going to show you the 12Z, and we'll have a look at some summer data as well. MPH, yep, I'm officially in bring on spring mode. You're ready for a bit of spring, man, MP. James Young is here, according to James Young. Hi everyone, just got done watching film 1917. What an absolutely incredible movie that was. I hear good things about that one. I have not seen it, but I hear that it was a really good watch. Right then, Mark Kanish, evening Gavin. When you look at models for the summer, if they say not a great summer, is that definitely how it will plan out? Does it mean the models will be right this far out? You know, the models are just a guide. The models are just a guide. Even like just a week or two away from the season, the models are only a guide. Really. You'll remember that, like for this winter, many of the long-range models have the winter wrong. Few of them have the winter right. The Asian models like JMA and Beijing Climate Center have the winter right, but most of the models were wrong on this winter. So definitely do not take model output overly seriously, Mark. It's just used as a guide, and definitely, like if they say it could be a washout summer, for example, the summer could still turn out to be blazing hot. You know, that's just how long range modeling works. Dan C is here. According to Dan C, thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Right, Donald Penman, we can still get frost in spring, and I remember getting frost in June, because of Pinatubo's eruption. Yeah, well, it had snow in June in 1975, didn't we, Donald? Albeit that was like a one-off. But you know, it can snow very late into the spring. Spiral is here. According to Spiral, Duncan Ward is here. Hi, everyone. Still size. Winter might come back end of February. Yeah, we might get a colder snap again, Duncan, later on in February. We'll have a look at 12s and see whether 12Z models are bringing the cold back as part of this live stream as well. Mark Knish, also get it. Do you have any ideas of what it could have caused the PV of Doom to have been so strong last winter? Very difficult to know why we have that incredible winter last winter, Mark. What we can say that definitely this winter has been very, very, very different, hasn't it? But yeah, amazing how contrasting two winters have been. Monty is here. According to Monty, Mark, that's a great Joe name. That Gavin Sav. Yeah, we're going to do Gavin Sav soon. I think. Have a laugh. Me and Sav. Right, Shiram, even Gavin, I think this winter is definitely a teaser and not a classic winter that sets us up for next winter nicely. Well, we predicted a teaser winter, Shiram. I think our forecasts have gone pretty well, you know, with the idea of a teaser winter. So yeah, you know, I'm not guaranteeing that next winter will be the one, will be really cold, but certainly, like, if you think that this winter forecast is like part part one of a two-act play, if you like. So the winter of 2021 is like part one, and the forecast for winter 21-22 could be like part two. So certainly part one has gone well, but that's not to say part two will go well. And of course, something unexpected could happen. We may get like a super El Nino or something kicking off, and if that happens, then all bets for a cold winter next time will be off. So we just got to wait and see what happens. But definitely, like this winter as a teaser winter, has worked quite well, I think. So let's wait and see how things develop over the next few months. Spiral is here. According to Spiral, thank you so much for being on our live stream. Mark, even if it stays mild for the rest of February going, will it still be a colder winter for 21-22? Yes, certainly for the north it will be. Maybe not necessarily like for the south, but definitely like the majority of the country will still come away with a colder winter, I think. Right, so Mark, the ECQBO, do you think we will still be waiting another 10 years again for it to come? It'll come well before then, Mark. I won't be at all surprised if the ECQBO starts setting in probably around the spring, I would have thought. Alan Petrie, best winter since winter of 2012-13. Even that was more interesting. Yeah, that was a good winter, 2012-2013, my very first one, but nobody's watching me then. Trevor Hall, looks like we're gonna go from Baltic to Mediterranean by next weekend. Yeah, it could get very mild next weekend. It certainly could do. Trevor. Right, Richard is here. Richard, my good friend Rich, has checked in. Evening all. Storm Unrest is here. Named it lol. As I have had none, as it's been so wild all day, currently gusting at 65 miles an hour. Yeah, it's pretty blowy out there, isn't it, Rich? Storm Unrest. Okay, it's pretty blowy out there, isn't it? Thank you, Rich, for being on our live stream tonight. Savvy checked in. Thank you so much, Sav, for being here and for moderating, my friend. Jeffers Craft. Have a great stream, Gav. Thank you so much, Jeffers. Thank you so much, Jeffers. How is it on the West Coast? Is it thawing out? Let me know. Right, let's have a look then. Wedgie Board. Wedgie Board is here. Good evening to you, Wedgie. Thank you so much for being on our live stream. Dylan, hello everyone. How's your weekend been all? I've had a great weekend. Thank you so much. Dylan, 137 concurrent viewers, so it's a massive stream. Please smash the like button and let YouTube know that you are enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much for doing that. Stepping Wolf is here. Good evening to Stepping Wolf. Michael Johnson is on our live stream as well. Good evening to Michael Johnson. Mark Okafor is here. I think we will get cold weather in early March. That's definitely the way the months seem to be trying to trend at the moment, isn't it, Mark? We're going to have a look at some 12s then a little bit later on in the stream. Probably in around 5-10 minutes, I would have thought. Sharon, nice to look at some of the models, whatever they show. Yeah, it's going to be something a little bit different. We haven't looked at much long-range data on a Sony live stream for a little while, have we? So it's going to be something, something a little bit different to do that. Right then, MCH, CLC, winter is over. Maybe not. We'll see, my friend. Kevin Parker, evening all. Please bring back cold and snow. Maybe it'll come back in March, Kevin. We'll have to wait and see. Darth Vader has arrived. Everybody. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being on our live stream. Thank you so much, Darth, for being here. I bet it's still cold where you are, isn't it? Ellie Gibb is here. According to Ellie Gibb, always great to see new names. Always great to see new names in the live chat. So thank you so much, Ellie, being on our live stream. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat. I'm down at the bottom of the live chat. I think the next comment that I'm seeing, or the last comment that I'm seeing, is from Pikachu Dash. saying, sometimes I can't believe UK gets very extreme temperature flips. New Jersey is starting to get some of those big extremes in temperature. Thank you so much. Pikachu for being here. Right, I'll take a few more from the live chat, and then we'll start doing some screen capturing. I think it's nice to be able to, get through the live chat and see all of the comments, because the live chat has been hard to manage over the past few weeks and months. So it's nice to be able to see what you're all saying, actually. Right, let's have a look then. Shiram, hello Gavin. Can you get a cold winter after a double enter event of the type? Well, we'll be looking at that, I suppose. Shiram, no cat's out of the bag. I would think we'll be looking at that in our winter updates that will begin in September. Double La Niñas and all of that sort of thing. So I don't want to let any cats out of the bag, but I certainly don't see why not. As long as the event doesn't get too strong, then I can't see why you wouldn't get, or you couldn't get, a cold winter in a second La Niña year. But much more about that when we get into winter updates. Of course, from September. Transport Manchester is here. Good evening to Transport Manchester. Katrine is here. Katrine Baso. Good evening, Gavin, BCP moderators, and everyone. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being on the live stream tonight. Joe Awesome One has checked in. Good evening to Joe Awesome One. Chris Clifford is here. Any chance of more snow by month's end, Gav? Fingers crossed we do. Yes, definitely a possibility. I would not rule it out. Definitely a possibility, Chris. Richard, happy Valentine's Day to you all. Oh, is it Valentine's, Rich? I don't know. I haven't had any cards myself. Have you had any, Rich? I wonder. Richard had any. Savvy's. I don't know if Mrs. Peaceful had any either. No, it's not really been much of a Valentine's Day in GavsWeatherVids. Tell us. Savvy, lol, I forgot it was Valentine's Day. Have you had any cards, Sav? I bet you have. Sam Parker, hey Gav and everyone. Hope we are all fine this Sunday evening. Looks like GavsWeatherVids predictions could be near enough. Spot on based on the recent model updates. What, one last cold plunge in February, Sam? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Won't we? Darth Vader, I really hope this spring and summer will be cold. You like it cold all year round, don't you, Darth? Kev Mills is here, according to Kev Mills. Mike Boyle, hi Gav, will you do a retrospective of this winter in comparison to what long range models were showing? I think this winter was very interesting. As a teaser winter, yeah, we could do, Mike. We'll be verifying the GavsWeatherVids winter forecast. As always, we verify all of our forecasts. So with that, we may have a look at some of the long range models as well. I would definitely say like the Asian models have done best. JMA and Beijing Climate Center. I think those two models are leading. For this winter, they're the only two that sort of went for a considerable amount of northern blocking. I think particularly the European and North American models have had a bit of an epic fail. Really, not being around bush. I think the European and North American models have had quite a fail on this. On this winter. The Asian models, I think, have definitely done best. But we may have a look at what the models were predicting, like in a future update. GXD10, hi Gav, good evening to you, GXD10. Mark Harrison, good evening, Gav. Although I'd like to see more winter, I'm happy to be going back to work tomorrow. Okay, you good luck going back to work, Mark. Good luck, my friend. But we may get more winter yet. It's possible we might do. Garrett Ferns, Ferns, I think that is, or Fems. Garrett, let's have a look at this. I can't really see very well. Garrett Fems, I think, or Fems. Saying hello, Beast, come back please. Hello, Beast, come back please. Okay, maybe we'll get the Beastly Eastleys back in. We might do. My friend. Sam Parker, still clinging on to cold in the southeast. Yeah, it'll be gone soon, my friend. very, very soon now, and then that will be the end of it. Lloyd Wilson, will we see a return of a Scandi high? Potentially. It could happen, Lloyd. I would not rule it out. It will not be the first time that it's got cold as we go into March, after a colder winter. So let's just wait and see. No guarantees, but I would be overly surprised if we got more cold weather. Not that a lot of you will want that, but I would not be overly surprised if we got more cold weather into March. Steffi Adcock, yes, Sammy, I couldn't do as much in the garden in 2018 as I wanted to for fear of burning to a crisp. Yeah, so hot, wasn't it? So hot in that summer. Sam, the only bad thing about 2018 was the August. Yeah, it did go downhill a little bit late on, didn't it? Just slightly. But it's still a tremendous summer. June and July 2018 were absolutely phenomenally hot months, really. Sefa, 2018 was probably the worst one for me, and I like warm weather. It's very intense, wasn't it? Ben Riley is here. Going to Ben Riley. I'm hoping that, hopefully, the Beats from the East Part 2 will make a comeback to bring more cold weather and cold temperatures and plenty of heavy snowfall. We'll see, Ben. Maybe getting a little bit late now for BCC series, but, we could still get quite a considerable amount of cold weather in March. Even in April, you can get like cold and snowy Easters, actually. Alexo, no, that's wrong. Elf Oxo Loco. Gav B. Ballin, keep up the good work, bruh. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the lovely comment. I do not know what B. Ballin means, but I think it's something good, hopefully. So thank you so much, my friend. Connor Boone is here. Hello, Gav. We had snow here in Somerset yesterday. Congratulations. Connor, congratulations, my friend. Richard, 1 Celsius here, dew point below freezing still. Yeah, it's clinging on by its fingertips, isn't it, Rich? Savvy, yes, at GavsWeatherVids. Last night I could hear the sea roaring like crazy, and I live three quarters of a mile away from the sea. It was very loud and windy. Yeah, you had a loud night, didn't you, Sav? Last night. It got wild, didn't it? Got very, very wild. Right, let's come on down. We're going to have to do some screen capturing very shortly now. We'll bring you the 12 and I'll have some summer data as well. Dylan Holbrook. Yeah, the southeast can often have the best weather in the summer. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Dylan. Steve Batty is here. +3 in Canada. First time for ages. Yeah, it's getting milder. It's getting milder, Steve. Adam Animation is here. According to Adam, thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Right, Jens Heinrich Thompson. Hello, Gav. Can you confirm that Denmark will get a snowstorm tomorrow? We'll have a look at 12 there in a moment and see what's going on. Jens. Mikey Rawcliffe is here. According to Mikey Rawcliffe, thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Ben Riley, I forgot to mention to you, Gav, it would be great if the cold Arctic weather could come back for March. I've known snow in March and April. Yeah, it can happen. I would not rule it out, but it's going to come back. I definitely would not. Right, let's come down to the bottom of the live chat, because I think we'd better do some screen capturing for you very shortly. Kurt Fawn is here. What a difference a day makes. Went out yesterday and was freezing. After the sleep passed, Ben went out into the garden today and was very mild. You must be in the west then, mustn't you? Must be in the west. Right, okay, let's come on down. Bottom of the live chat. Here we go. We're going to calm down. Bottom of the live chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our live stream tonight. SB is here. According to Alpha SB, everyone say thank you so much to Savvy and also to SB for moderating. That'd be absolutely fantastic. SB, I just beat the Ender Dragon on hard without dying in Minecraft. Wow, congrats. Congrats, SB, for beating the Ender Dragon. That takes a lot to do that, doesn't it? I know it's very difficult to do that. Jam K is here. I, for one, am glad the cold has eased away. Yeah, you've been cold for a long while, haven't you? Been cold for a very, very long time. Alan Jones is here. I noticed a lot of snow disappeared last week, even though it was below freezing. Do you think some of it's sublime? Yeah, possibly, Alan. It could well have done. Right, let's have a look then. So, let's see what we're doing. Richard, 198 days to the winter updates. Oh, right, Rich. Well, I better have a rest before I start doing winter 21-22 updates. I think I'm going to need to have a few weeks of rest. I think after winter updates, and then this epic winter. It's been an amazing winter, hasn't it? We're drawing to the end on it now, but it's been an absolutely amazing winter, and I've had a blast on this winter. But I am a little bit tired now. I am ready for a little bit of a rest. We'll be cutting the live streams back a little bit for a couple of months, I think, so Gav can have a little bit of a rest because I am ready for it. Darth Vader, I can see into the future, and next winter will be cold. We'll see, Darth. Time will tell. We shall see. Time will tell. Right, okay. Sammy's got 11 degrees. Wow, it's warm on the Irish Sea coast, isn't it? Very, very mild over on the Irish Sea coast, isn't it? Shiram, don't know why Nunu played a weakened team Rich. Okay, I don't know, you're having a chat with Rich, aren't you, Shiram? Right, it's 6:30. We'd better do some screen capturing, I think. So shall we do some screen capturing for you, bring you some 12Z, and also, of course, excuse me, also, it wouldn't be a Gav live stream about a cough, would it? Also bring you some summer data as well. Let's do that, Shay, before it gets any later. So, I'm going to turn off the webcam, but I will return before the end of the live stream. Don't worry. Gav will be returning on the webcam, but we'll turn off the webcam but now, as it's not a Giddy Gav Friday night live stream, so you won't be seeing a million Gavs. That's for Friday, not for Sunday. So there we go, the webcam is gone, and the image is going to go as well. There we are, and now you're, of course, in complete and total darkness, but I won't leave you in that state for 15 minutes. Don't worry, we'll start display capturing right now on this Sunday night live stream. There we are display capturing on the Sunday night live, but without a million Gavs, no million Gavs. That's for Friday night, isn't it? Right, what are you all saying, man? Before we do the screen capturing, let's see what you're all saying in the live chat. Jeffers, has the snow gone on the west coast? Let me know. I think I missed your reply about whether the snow has gone on the west coast. Richard, let's come on down. Leslie Crowther style. Yeah, I said about that in a Friday Night Live, Rich, a few months ago. That was a show, wasn't it? Oh, Leslie Crowther and Come On Down. That's a strange show, wasn't it? All those, very excitable. Everybody was very, very excitable on that show, weren't they? Like, come on down. They jump up and they go absolutely belting 10 mile an hour down to the stage, wouldn't they? Very, very strange but excitable show. Mark Nish, Gavin, our boiler okay now? The problem, it froze because of the cold weather. I'm glad to hear you got your boiler working. I'm glad to hear it, Mark. I'm glad that happened. You don't want your boiler packing up, especially when it's cold. Hinkley Weather is here. My good friend Hinkley Weather from Twitter. Good evening to you, Hinkley. Thank you for being on our live stream tonight. Right, Pikachu in New Jersey. It's been cold for almost a month with 30 inches of snow in some parts of New Jersey, but and some parts of New Jersey for Groundhog's Day. Wow, incredible. Southern Weather UK 2021. Evening, Gav. Got my summer clothes out. Might get snow that way. Yeah, you might do. You might do. Rich has been been great. for GavsWeatherVids. Yes, it certainly has been, Rich. It's been an epic winter, hasn't it? Excuse me, once again, Gav's got a little bit of a tickle. Paul has checked in as well. Good evening to Paul. Thank you so much, Paul, for moderating on the live stream. Sam is just getting a drink. All right, Sam, you go and get yourself a little drink. Make sure it's only water, though. Okay, Sam. Got a lot of work to do tonight. Right. Okay, we're going to do some screen cap. Well, we are screen capturing now, actually. But we're going to get on with Right 12 then. Now, which I expect a lot of you are waiting for. See what's going on the 12 then. Right. Okay, we're at 155 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much. It's an epic live stream. Once again, please smash the like button if you have not yet done so. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you can all do that. Right, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Jeffers, no more snow. Steph, it sounds like it's over there on the west coast. Jeffers must be thawing out a little bit over on the west coast. I think Frank Kromat, my good friend Frank. Hi Gab, Baltic still here in Austria. Onto a 6th ice day in a row, hoping for a warming trend in the next few days. Let's have a look at the 12s then and see what's happening, man. And then we're gonna bring you, of course, some summer data. So let's do it, shall we? So the first thing I thought we'd look at is the radar from the Weather Outlook, just to document the change that is currently going on. So outbreaks of rain are moving in from the west as we are speaking. If we overlay the dew point, hopefully this will enable. There we go. We can see the east areas still have dew points below freezing, but through central and western parts of the country, the dew point is above freezing now. So this is the milder air getting in. Now you see where these dew points are below freezing. We do have some precipitation. So this is still the ongoing risk of freezing rain and ice. You know, as this precipitation is pushing into these dew points below freezing, that's where the freezing rain comes from, because the upper air temperatures are now too high to be able to support snow. So if the upper air temperature goes above 0 degrees, then it will rain. But if the dew point, if the surface is at or below freezing, then the rain will freeze. And then you get freezing rain and potentially ice. So there's still a little bit more of that possibility for these eastern areas. Take care if you're in the east and the southeast in the next few hours. But rapidly now, these milder dew points, milder temperatures are moving in from the west. And by the end of this evening into tonight, you know, all areas will be turning a lot milder. And that is the end of the cold spell. These are how the latest observations are looking from XC Weather. So again, in terms of temperature, so again, proper east-west split. Got 11 degrees now across many western parts of the country. Southwest England is up to 11, 12 degrees. Northern Ireland's up to 11, 12 degrees. Northwest Wales, you know, to 10, 11 degrees as well. East area is still cold, just about. Wellington is at 2 degrees. Lakenheath is at 1 degree. London City Airport at 3 degrees. So in the east, we're above freezing now, but we're still cold, but it gets progressively milder the further west you go. These milder temperatures will be pushing progressively eastwards during the rest of this evening. Right, let's bring some 12Z then. So we're going to bring you the 12Z UK. Now, of course, the ECM is updating as we are speaking, so we won't be able to show you that until the very end of the live stream. Won't finish updating until around 5 to 7, but we have got all of the other 12s there, but we can bring you while we wait for the ECM. Starting off with UK Met, low pressures out to our northwest, bringing in these west to southwesterly winds on Wednesday, so mild, wet and windy on Wednesday, Thursday through to Friday. Again, low pressure continue to move in off the Atlantic, being further bouts of rain. We get through into Saturday, and we've got heights rising in the Med, beginning to pull the wind up from the south. So probably going a bit drier in the south and the southeast, still in the north and the northwest. The main thing with that, of course, is that temperatures are lifting up, especially so in the south, and that could deliver temperatures into the low teens Celsius, I would have thought, across parts of southeast England anyway, by by Saturday. That's as far as we go for UK Met. Right, let's have a look at the GFS then. If you enjoy my live stream, please smash the like button. Let us know in the comments after the stream what you think. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel. We said in the title, we're grinding now to 11k subscribers. Somewhat alarmingly, my subscribers have been going backwards a little bit this weekend. So rather than putting them on, I've actually been losing one or two this weekend. But I'm sure that's just temporary. And yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves to the next target is like 10.7 K. So we're at 10.6k now. Got to put on around 30 subscribers to get to 10.7k, and then of course after that we're trying to get to 11k subscribers. If you're new to the live stream, you found us through YouTube search, please make sure you subscribe. Tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your mother-in-law, tell everybody to subscribe to our channel to get us to 11k subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, that's taken up a little bit of time. That's filled a little bit of time while I get the charts loaded up. This is the GFS 12Z then for Wednesday. Wet and windy out in the northwest. Outbreaks of quite heavy and persistent rain along with strengthening southwesterly wind. We go through into Thursday. Low pressure will continue to drive in from off the Atlantic into the second half of this week. So again, more wet and windy weather is on the way. Heading into the weekend, again, we're going to see this long fetch southwesterly getting going, particularly for England and Wales. Could well lift temperatures into like the low teens anyway, possibly even to the mid-teens Celsius. And then we're moving up towards day 10, and high pressure increasingly taking over from the south. It's going to be like a taste of spring mist. This is a nice sort of warm ridge that's building up from the south. I say warm, it is still February, so let's not be running away with the idea, but we're going to have an heat wave. Won't be that, but we should have pleasant days, into double digits, possibly in the teens Celsius. Nights could be cold. Of course, if we were to start to fog up under this ridge, then that would have a big impact on like the temperature by day if we was to start getting widespread fog. But let's assume we don't get any fog. Let's assume it's not too much low cloud. This is a sunny, clear high. Then by day we'll have pleasant sunshine temperatures, 11, 12 degrees probably. By night there could be frost though. Right, so that's taking us up to day 10. Let's see what happens after that. So day 10, of course, is the 24th of February, still with high pressure dominating over and just to the east of the country. Now, as we move up towards the end of February, I have not seen the 12s there, by the way, so I don't know what this is going to show, but it looks like we're building a ridge to the north now. So this is starting to hint at going colder again into the closing days of February. Heights are rising between Greenland and Scotland, and especially around Iceland. So high pressure is building. Winds are turning into the east. We're starting pulling colder winds from the east here, possibly bringing snow showers back into the east. A proper easterly bed. Looks like the coldest of the air with that east is passing just to our south, but I wouldn't, take that at all seriously. The idea is still there in the extended GFS for things to start getting colder for the closing days of February. How cold, how far we go with this, that remains to be seen, but it is definitely a trend today with the extended GFS output. That's how we look as we get to the end of the GFS run, which today gets us Tuesday, 2nd of March. And we're pretty cold there. I think high pressure to the north of Scotland, we're bringing wind in back in from the east. So again, GFS still with that trend, still with that idea of going colder. Let's have a look at the GFS ensembles, shall we? See how that operational run stacks up. Excuse me, let's go have a little sip of Coke. A bit of a tickle in the throat tonight. Right. Nicely refreshed. Let's have a look at the upper air temperature ensembles then from the GFS. So there we go, still with the idea, but we're going to have a lot of mild weather over the next week to 10 days. Clearly, upper air temperature is going to be well above the long-term 30-year average. However, we have got this, and it's a consistent signal with the GFS and its ensembles at the moment, have got this cooling trend from the end of February into the beginning of March. Definite signs that things are getting colder. Some of those ensemble members are returning us to the beach. Some of those ensemble members are going down to -15 at 850 HPA by the end of February. February. So it is by no means certain that just because it's going to get milder next week or this week, by no means certain that those milder conditions are going to continue. Right, let's have a look at the GM then, see what this one is doing. So at the moment, of course, we're introducing these milder southerly winds. Let's run through them and see what happens if we're going to be able to enable the hover, which possibly we're not going to be able to, so I'll have to enable the hover. There we go. So that didn't really work out, did it? Right, we're enabling the hover. Hopefully we'll be able to push through with the GM this time. It's a Gav live stream, everyone. It's a Gav live stream. Things will go wrong. Right, so here we go then. Southwesterlies on Friday. Bring the air up from the Azores. It's going to be very mild as we come to the end of the week. Staying mild, quite unsettled into the weekend as well. Long fetch southwesterlies go on. That's how we look with the GM as we get to day 10, Wednesday 24th of February. Still very mild. High pressure is in the Med and up towards the Alps, so we're drawing up this really wild, perhaps quite warm southwesterly wind. That could get temperatures into mid-teens Celsius, I would have thought. Does look as though heights might be starting to rise to our north. They could be. So if we went on any further, possibly we will see this ridge collapsing and we will start to draw some colder air in from the north. Maybe, possibly. Right, we'll have a look at the icon, and then we're going to bring you some summer data, I think. And then the last thing we'll look at will be the ECM 12Z. So here we go then, here we go with the icon. So again, at the moment, we're introducing these mild southerly southwesterlies. It's going to be mild and unsettled in the week ahead. Definitely deep low pressure out to our northwest as we go through into the weekend. Staying quite unsettled. Less of a ridge with icon for next weekend. So it doesn't turn dry. It's actually quite unsettled next weekend. As a result, possibly not quite as mild either. It is still mild bits, but probably not drawing the air up from the Azores or somewhere like that, Canary Islands, like some of these other ones are showing. So a little bit, still mild, but a little bit cooler with icon and more unsettled next weekend. We get to day 10. That's how we look. So again, still mild. Winds are coming in from west-southwest direction. Low pressure is in the Atlantic. Heights possibly starting to rise to our north. We're not finished with 12Z yet. We will show the ECM doing that before the end of the live stream, but now we're going to bring you some spring and summer data. I'll show you the CFS V2, and then I'll have a look at the Beijing Climate Center. These are 700 millibar height anomalies from the CFS V2. This is 700 millibar height anomaly for March. First of all, looking anticyclonic in March of high pressure right in over top of the country. As I say, it's been a very long time since we've shown you long range data on a Sunday live stream. So of course we showed this regularly, these charts regularly building up to the winter, but over winter itself, I thought we'd leave off. With some of these long range models, but I thought this week, probably time to bring it back now that we are moving out of. Now we're moving out of winter. I thought it's probably time to start bringing back some long-range data, but for summer. Right, so this is how April is looking with 700 millibar high down for CFS V2. Again, quite anti-cyclonic. So this is right. We're in for quite a nice, probably quite a nice couple of months actually for March and April. A lot of high pressure should bring a reasonable amount of dry weather, and with the sun getting ever stronger, should be getting pleasantly warm as well, or certainly pleasantly mild. So a pair of really nice months for March and April with CFS V2. May looks like that rather bizarre sort of chart for May. May is always one of those hard months to pin down. It looks like the high pressure is going towards Greenland though. This white area is probably a trough of low pressure. So it's difficult to decipher. If we come over here again, we probably see a trough there. Difficult to decipher. I would suggest probably a cooler, more unsettled sort of month in May. Maybe very easterly as May tends to be. May tends to be like our most easterly month of the year. So it could be a lot of easy winds. Could be quite unsettled. Could be a bit cool on the cool side for May. Right, that's May done. Let's move on into the summer then. This is how June, 700 millibar high dominance log. We're going to have this live stream wrapped up at 7 o'clock, by the way, so we've got another 10 minutes or so to come. If you enjoyed the live stream, please smash that like button, drop a comment after the stream, let us know what you thought about it, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, everybody. This is June's 700 millibar height anomaly from CFS V2. This one has high pressure towards Scandinavia. We come over here, we see high pressure over Scandinavia, low pressure is out in the Atlantic. Bit of a battle situation going on. That low pressure trying to bring in westerly, but high pressure over Scandinavia is trying to feed in easterlies. Potentially that could be quite a nice month, actually. That could be quite a warm month. It could bring the wind up from the south between the low and the high. So potentially quite a warm sort of month. Maybe a bit thundery though, with the low pressure to our west acting as a trigger to spark off some storms. Right, that's June done. Let's see what July does. Of course, the further out we go with this, the more unreliable it gets. So we're at month number 5 now, reeling them around with just for fun. I would think that July is probably going more unsettled, still with high pressure towards Scandinavia, or higher pressure towards Scandinavia. But this white area, again, is probably low pressure in the Atlantic. And I think for July, we're going more westerly. So after potentially quite a warm, maybe rather thundery June, I think July probably goes cooler and a little bit more unsettled with more of a westerly type flow. And then finally we get to August, the final month of that summer 2021 looks like that. So low pressure then develops out to our west. The high pressure receding further back and starting to become a northern blocking type thing as well, going towards Svalbard. So a deteriorating summer, really, with the CFS V2. Starting off, though May's not all that good either, but June doesn't look too bad. Starting off relatively warm, maybe a bit thundery, but deteriorating, turning cooler, turning more unsettled as the summer progresses. So the CFS is going for like a front-loaded summer with the warmest weather early on, and then there's a deterioration to something more unsettled. Keep in mind, the CFS completely failed with this winter. You know, the CFS totally failed. In terms of these anomaly charts, it totally failed with this winter. So it's just a guide. It's just an idea of what the models are forecasting at the moment. Right, so that's the CFS done. We'll have a look at Beijing Climate Center next then. So let's have a look at that. This is the Beijing Climate Center 500 millibar height anomaly for February. Just to show, but it did pick up like at the start of the month, the northern blocking that we've had this February, low pressure to the south, winds screaming in from the east. So the Beijing Climate Center definitely had this blocking and potentially cold February. Right, so let's do some forecasting then. So I thought we'd just have a quick look at that. This is how March is being forecast. So it's a 500 millibar height anomaly from Beijing Climate Center. More unsettled and not as cold. Does still have some northern blocking to our northeast, especially up towards Scandinavia, but also has deeper low pressure in the Atlantic. And of course, this low pressure is feeding in westerly winds. So maybe a bit of a battleground situation. And with such high pressure still around Scandinavia, you certainly wouldn't rule out the chance of some cold easterly incursions, but generally I think compared to like the winter months, particularly January and February, this is a milder but rather more unsettled signal for March with low pressure in off the Atlantic. Right, that's March done. Let's have a look at April. Now April goes anticyclonic, so both the CFS and the Beijing Climate Center are in agreement for April to have quite a lot of high pressure right over top of the country. Low pressure is up in towards Greenland, the jet streams go north as well. Potentially has a warm and dry signal for April. That could be quite a nice month in April with a lot of dry and warm weather. We do seem to get a lot of warm Aprils these days, don't we? So that's potentially another one of those, a dry and warm April. What happens when we get to May, though? The high pressure goes north in May and turns into a northern blocking feature again. So that high pressure that gives us a nice April sort of scoots off north. We set as we tend to do it in the summer months, we set up a trough of low pressure underneath it. And so after a warm, dry April, we're going to potentially quite a cold and wet May, actually. So both the models are kind of forecasting a decent April, but look a little bit on the dodgy side, actually. Look a little bit dodgy for May. But, of course, this is 3 months away, so it's a long way out. And so it's unreliable. But they're both in agreement for that, anyway. A warm, dry April, followed by potentially quite a cool, wet signal for May. This is how June is looking, just making sure that I've got the right chart up. So June, it gets better. The ridge builds up from the south this time and sits over the top of the country. If we come over here again, we see that ridge pushing up from the south. So I think, again, like both models are in agreement for June to be pretty decent month. Could have a lot of quite dry and warm weather. Then go through to July. We're 5 months away now. We're a long way out. So in July, we start to take high pressure to our west. We set to an area of high pressure in the mid-Atlantic, a mid-Atlantic ridge, which would send a jet stream on a northwest-southeast alignment. So July could turn cooler and more unsettled with that. It won't go over the top with the idea of unsettled weather. There's no particular evident trough of low pressure, just with the high pressure pulling and centering in the middle of the North Atlantic, a mid-Atlantic ridge. You could start to pull in cooler winds from the northwest and turn things more unsettled in July. Certainly turn things quite a bit cooler anyway, with more of an Atlantic type flow. And then we get through to August. Now, August looks a lot better than the CFS. So, in August, the above average heights through the North Atlantic extending into the UK and going over to Europe as well. So, that August could be quite a hot month, actually. That could be a dry and hot August. Of course, we've been saying that we are overdue a hot August. We almost pulled off an 18 Celsius CET August last year, didn't we? But it all went down the tubes like in the second half of the month, especially the last week turned very cool, and that stopped it. But we came very close to an 18 Celsius CET August last year. If it hadn't been for like the final week of the month, then we probably would have pulled that off. So maybe this August might be that 18 Celsius CET August. But of course, this is 6 months away. It's a really long way out. And although the Beijing Climate Center, it's one of the better models, and it's got this winter done quite well this winter, I think, along with the JMA. Despite that, at 6 months out, this model is going to be as unreliable as any other model data, really. So don't be at all running away with the idea that August is going to be a hot month. Right, I hope you enjoyed that little skip through the long-range model output. As I said, it's been a while since we've shown you long-range model data on a Sunday, but the Sunday live streams have always, since we started them, been more towards the longer range. So I thought it was time to start bringing you some longer range data, and we will start showing more and more long-range data, of course, over the coming weeks of Sunday live streams. I'll be easing back on the Friday and Wednesday live streams for a couple of months through the spring, but the Sunday live streams will stay weekly. I'll still do those weekly, even through the spring, and we will bring you plenty of long range data. And from April, we will probably start showing 1 or 2 charts for winter 2021-2022 from April. How does that sound, everyone? Right, it's 5 to 7. So the last thing we're going to look at before we wrap up this live stream will be the ECM WF12Z. So let's just get that up, and then I'll go back to YouTube. I'm not sure. And we'll wrap up the live stream. Here we go then. Here we go with the ECM 12Z. High pressure is going to be to our east. Low pressure will be to our west. We'll be drawing up winds from a southerly or southwesterly direction over coming days. We're coming out of a freeze, and the beast is gone. Beast is retreating back to his lair. And we're going to be turning things a lot milder. Saturday into Sunday looking very mild, with the winds pushing up from Spain. So, yeah, we have a taste of spring, I think, over the weekend. Get the barbecue out, Sam. Get the barbecue out. We go through to Monday, and we're going to find that the heights begin to push north. Monday 22nd to Tuesday 21st. Heights are starting to push north to Scandinavia. Is this going to set up a Scandi? It looks like it's having a go, doesn't it? Day 10. Still mild at day 10. Wednesday 24th of February. But could easily backwind into the east. Remember, southerlies can easily turn to easterlies. That's the thing about southerly winds. They don't take much at all to shift a wind from the south to the southeast and to the east. I remember the late great Ian McCaskill explaining in a weather view, I think it was, back in the 80s or early 90s, that the only safe direction in winter in terms of mild weather is west or southwest. Southerlies are not safe for cold weather. You know, they're not safe because they can very easily switch from the south to the southeast and then from the southeast to the east. And of course, southerlies will also sometimes, anyway, produce warm air advection, which can inflate the ridge over Scandinavia. So we'll see, but I would not completely rule out the chance that more cold weather and possibly snow is going to arrive before we're done with this winter. Even though we go into March, it'll be the beginning of meteorological spring, I would not at all rule out the possibility of cold weather and snow coming back before we're finished. Right, let's move over to YouTube then. We're at 180 concurrent viewers. It's been a massive live stream. This absolutely enormous live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this an incredible live stream. Please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you enjoyed the Friday night live stream. Right, we're going to turn off the display capture then. There we go, the display capture is going, the image is coming back up, so can we get the image back up? There we go, the image is back, and the webcam is going to come back up. Hello, I'm back to wrap up the live stream on this Sunday night. Right, so did you all enjoy that, everybody? Let me know what you think. Adam Coulter, thanks Gav, thanks for your great content. Thank you so much, Adam. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed this live stream. I think I'm waiting for the live chat to continue to catch up, so we'll get there in a moment. I think. SB, I love having a barbecue before a thunderstorm comes. Okay, SB. Well, you did well then last summer, didn't you? Yes, you definitely did. Oh, we forgot to see about the snowstorm in Denmark, didn't we? I don't know whether there's going to be a snowstorm in Denmark. To that person who asked about that, I forgot to look. Sorry about that, to the person in Denmark wanting to know whether there's going to be a snowstorm tomorrow. But if there is a snowstorm, please let me know how you got on with it. Right at the bottom of the live chat, I think the last comment that I'm seeing is Mikey Rawcliffe saying, lol. Good evening, Mike. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Right, let's have a look at one or two more of your questions, and then we're wrapping things up. Richard, sunglasses on, ready, lol. You've got your sunglasses ready then, Rich. Juliet Gray, good evening to Juliet Gray. Next year will be colder and more snow. We'll see, Juliet. Definitely, our forecast suggests this is a teaser. Next winter is a colder winter, but you know, we might get a Super Nino or something crop up that just puts the scupper on it. So let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see how things develop through the course of this summer. Wedgie board. I could go for a grilled hot dog now. You enjoy your hot dog, Wedgie. Dylan Holbrook. ECM has plus 10 celsius iceberg across a vast majority of the country. Yeah, it looked really mild, didn't it? But potentially threatened something a bit colder by day 10. 92 thumbs up, so please smash that like button, everybody. Let's get to 100 thumbs up before we wrap up the live stream, before we end the live stream. Alan Jones, JMA is forecasting the summer to be similar to last year's warm June, cool July, and warm August. We'll probably have a look at the JMA next week, actually, Al. So hang in there. We'll have a look at JMA next week. I think JMA and Beijing Climate Center have done really, really well, haven't they? With this winter. So they're leading the pack. But just because they've done really well with this winter does not necessarily mean that the performance will continue into the summer. Of course, it does not. I've been thinking, given how well GavsWeatherVids winter forecast has gone, I've been thinking maybe I should just stop there, really, because you're only as good as your last forecast, and it would be like a high point to stop on, but I'm not going to stop, don't worry, I'm going to carry on doing long-range forecasts, but, has crossed my mind, but this winter would probably be a good winter to say, that's my last one, really, and then I can't have the next one go wrong, because it has been a very, very good forecast. I'm really pleased with how this winter forecast has gone. Jack Lowe has been here. Good evening to Jack Lowe. Thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Chris Clifford has been here as well. Right, it's been a fantastic live stream. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this an unbelievable stream. Jam K, we are due a cooler summer, though. Yes, we are. We are, aren't we, Jam? But also a very hot August. We're due a very hot August. So, we almost pulled off 18 Celsius CT August last year, but we didn't quite pull it off because it got really cool in the last week. But we'll see. Savvy lol. I will, Gav. Okay, Sav, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Sav? Oh, probably have a Barbie next weekend. Probably have a Barbie. It's hard to respond to everyone at Ever Leon. Okay, let's have a look. Ever Leon, why don't Gav read my comment? I feel like he's ignored me because of my name, Ever Leon. No, not at all, my friend. It's just very difficult to pick everybody out. What was your comment? Let me know what your comment was, my friend, and I'll give you a reply. I'm so sorry if I've missed your comment. Get the barbecue out. I'm so sorry, Eva Leon. No, it's not at all. It's just, it's busy. It's hard to read out everybody's comments. Thank you so much for being here. Super Mom has been here as well. Good evening to you, Super Mom. Kev Mills, use a force, Miguel force. Okay, Kev, we'll try, my friend. Right, we're at the end of a live stream. Richard, sausages are sizzling away. Enjoy your sausages, Rich. I love sausages for tea on a Sunday. So you enjoy it. SB, we are due for a classic Spanish plume. Yes, we are, SB. We're due for a plume, aren't we? Right, Nigel Clifford, where we need another cold winter. At least we've got a ski resort to make up for this winter's loss. Yeah, it'd be nice if they could get another cold winter, wouldn't it, next time. MCH, CLC, Dad, hi Gav. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being on our live stream. Ella Leon, who likes crepes? So good. Yeah, pancake day, isn't it? Pancake day on Tuesday. Dylan Holbrook, yes! It's pancakes on Tuesday. Yeah, enjoy your pancakes, Dylan. Paul Cooper, I was thinking this winter was probably the best forecast you've ever done. It's been good, hasn't it, Paul? I have thought about maybe this should be my last one, but it won't be, don't worry. I will carry on, but it would be a good winter to end on, wouldn't it? Because everybody would remember like the successful forecast, and in this game, you're only as good as your last forecast. You see, you're only as good as your last forecast, and then the next one comes along and it goes down the tubes. So yeah. Right, that's it. Going to be on the live stream, man. It's 7:05. I hope you've had a great time. I've loved this live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here with me for this hour and a bit. So we're going to have more videos coming up for you over the next couple of days. Oh, I want to say thank you so much to our moderators. So thank you so much to Paul, to SB, and of course to Sab for moderating the live stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to the mods. Absolutely great. My mods are always brilliant. So thank you so much to our moderators. We've got more videos coming up for you over the next couple of days. Of course, a regular recording schedule for Monday and Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll have another live stream at 6 o'clock. So we're going to carry on with 3 weekly live streams for a few more weeks, a couple of weeks. And then I think we'll back off on the Wednesday and Friday live streams just a couple of months during the spring. But we'll carry on with the Sunday live stream, bring you long-range data. And I'll have a little bit of a rest for a couple of months. And then we'll get to the end of the spring into early summer and we'll start to crank it all back up again. of course. But yeah, next live stream will be on Wednesday, same time, same place, 6 p.m. So I shall see you live then. Plenty of videos coming up before then. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And for this live stream, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Stay safe and stay well. And we'll see you live on Wednesday. But for this Sunday in live stream, that's all for now. And thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.